Hello? Can anyone hear me? I've, I've been shrunk. I've been shrunk down to a tiny size. I can't get around and hang on. Huh. Ah. Ahoo. Yippee. Ah. Yahoo. Oh, hang on, if I lick this rabbit, I'll become normal size again. Whoa. Hi. That was a really dumb opening bit. Sorry about that. But I'm not sorry. And I'll never apologize again. Hello everyone. It's been like a week since I streamed. It's been a busy week. Things do not seem to be winding down. I have more interviews next week, or an interview next week. So, what I would ask of folks is just be patient with me. You know, be patient with me. I'm autistic, etc., etc. You know, I am currently hunting for a job, and thus, you know, it's a time of upheaval and occasional distress, and that's, you know, it's a beautiful thing about life that you can have such rapid changes, but at the same time, it's a scary thing because you never know what's gonna happen next. Anyways, love to work a full-time job for free, where the job is trying to find a job that isn't free. Yep. That's kind of where I am right now. Although honestly, I have been a little slowed down by interviews, like in terms of applications at least. Because I kind of gotta like enter a good headspace for interviews, and it can be a little hard, but that's okay. Um, it is really funny of me to be like, I am gonna do one stream this week. Which one? Oh yeah, the game that people do, the game that Listen, I love this game. I love streaming and playing this game. This is not the game that I stream and play that brings in the most audience members. Okay, so I've gotten really used to having my fan on, and it's kind of becoming a problem because my... oh god. Okay, I guess we gotta fight. The power circuit in my room, can't handle my VR stuff.
Let's get started.
While my fan is on. But I think I am gonna turn my fan on. At low power. That's showing up on mic? No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, I've gotten really used to having the, like, a little bit of wind blowing my face.
As you wish.
It's nice for me. I like having, like, a little bit of white noise just to kind of, like... I don't know, like, it's weird, because lacking AC for a while kind of got me to appreciate, fans and, like, wind again. Like, I feel like a big problem that I have when I'm sitting in my room is that I don't necessarily, what's the word? I tend to, like, I get really stressed when, like, there's not the air, like, the air around me is, like, stagnant. Like, it's like an anxiety thing for me, so the fan has been, like, really soothing, actually. And, the little noise that it makes when, like, you know, when it kind of bumps against my headphones is really nice. I don't know, I'm enjoying my fan. I I don't know what to give our friend here. Spell Wisp could begin. I guess Anders is supposed to be our healer, so I might as well just get him like the basic healing stuff. Of course, a transphobe would never heal someone. Oh, we're full up. Might be a good time to go back and cash out, although I feel like we did that recently. I don't quite remember. Where even are we right now? Burning Bridge. Was this a... Yeah, this was like a temporary destination. I think we were actually on our way home.
Right.
To remind folks who maybe haven't been watching the Awakening series, our goal right now is to assist our... we're basically acting acting as the current Arl of Amaranthine, ruling from Visual Keep, the Keep of the Grey Wardens, and our goal is to basically investigate...
Perhaps one day we could sit down to discuss magic.
What would that accomplish?
Hang on.
Lots. Great civilizations are built on the sharing of ideas.
Sharing? You mean stealing, of course, followed by crushing those you stole from.
Very
You know
true.
that chip on your shoulder? I think it's replaced your head.
Sad. She comes from an understandable position, I'd say. But yeah, we're trying to investigate these talking Darkspawn. Because Darkspawn are not supposed to talk, and these ones are very organized, despite the death of the Archdemon. Hi, Master Wade.
Psst. Psst. Warden.
You want to talk with me?
Paurien is content to let me craft away in obscurity under dreadful conditions. Never a care for the art of crafting. But you're not so dreadfully common.
I certainly appreciate fine weapons and armor.
Exactly. I want to make wondrous things, things a dwarf and craftsman would appreciate. If you come across any fantastical materials, could you perhaps visit old Wade?
Wade, what are you about?
This is the Justin Kritzky's
nothing,
character.
nothing.
You know what I mean?
Remember, fantastical materials.
Like, I can just imagine in my head a Justin Koritsky sketch that's like, the foppish blacksmith and his bumbling but practical assistant just being like, bring me the most fantastical materials, and he has his face like his like head is like stretched out. His hair looks like a big coif. Anyway.
You're back. You need anything?
I found an ore deposit.
Oh, this will help a great deal. Wade, the commander found a silverite deposit.
Armor and weapons could be made with this. I'll just get to it then. No one appreciates.
I feel like silverite will be good.
You're back.
What is that, tier
You need
6?
anything? Oh, of course.
Good metal. Okay, we gotta start selling some shit. It's becoming a problem. I think I want to keep Demot's spine. Everything is like so high tier is the problem. All of our items are good. Oh, we have storage, don't we? I should just use that. That is unique to this DLC. Although I think we did technically have it in the other, in the main game. I just never used it because I didn't know it was there. Okay. Yeah, so let's put some of this stuff in storage. That seems like a better way to go than just selling and trashing all of it. We'll talk to these people soon. There's a lot of quests to manage and juggle and such. I think if I get bored of this,
Hey,
or
Commander, we need to talk.
yeah, I think when I get done with this for the night, we might do some Blade and Sorcery, because I've been playing it a bit, and I've been itching to stream it again, since my AC is working again. Of course, Ogren.
Dreams. You get them? This is a Grey Warden thing, huh? Why didn't anyone tell me?
Because we hate it when you know anything. We love to gaslight you. At least this isn't a blight. You hear the Archdemon.
Can't imagine he has anything interesting to say.
No.
In my dream, I saw one of those bloated, vomit-smeared brood mothers, and it had Hespeth's face. You remember Hespeth, don't you? Bronca was there and whispered, "It's time." And Hespeth screamed and 1,000 darkspawn burst from her.
Fucked. What then?
Then the darkspawn surrounded me and started talking, asking me if I would like lemon in my tea. And could I please teach them to read and write? And one of them kept repeating, "Where's the baby?" And that's when I woke up.
It must be really weird for dwarves to join the Grey Wardens, dreaming for the first time in their life. Yeah. Okay, here... I'm not sure if that dialogue only shows up under certain circumstances, but, like... the "where's the baby" thing is really scary in the context of Morrigan. I don't know if that's what it's about, but that is terrifying. That's not a... I'll say I dream of Darkspawn, but not like that.
I do get other dreams about darkspawn, mostly shadows and murmuring, but nowhere scary. Thanks for listening, Commander.
You're welcome, buddy. We love Oghren. He's our best friend. He's a real bad bitch.
As you wish.
Okay, let's start putting some of this stuff away. We'll grab it if we need it. This is so... this feels so good, just throwing all this stuff in there. Yes. Fuck yes. Oh god, we have all these other alchemy reagents. Jesus. There is some stuff that I should probably actually just sell or gift. In fact, let's do an old classic. Dragon, Age, Origins, Awakening, Gifts. Let's see. Okay, so we have. Hang on, we'll go in inventory. Okay, cool. Yeah, we can do all our gift given here. All right, so Golden Vase. Who does that go to? Nathaniel, who we don't have yet. Map of occupied Ferelden. Not. What? Wait. What? Map of occupied Ferelden. Oh, that might be a an Origins one. Yeah, it's one of Lagain's gifts. About the botanist's map of Thedas. So I guess I can't really use that map. Can't use that either. Verses of Dreams. That goes to Justice, who we don't have yet. Bronze Sextant. Nathaniel. Shiny Malachite. That is Vallana. Okay, so that's someone.
I am touched. Thank you.
Phylacteries. It's not anyone's in particular, but it does have a bonus. And I think it's Anders. Yeah, okay. I really don't like...
Ooh, for
I
me.
mean, I guess it's slightly better than Liches in D&D, but I really don't like the appropriation of phylacteries more generally. I think it's a really it's one of those things that I don't think that
You shouldn't have.
that is necessarily considered as much as it should be as like a bad thing, as a like appropriative thing that not anyone. But yeah, I really don't like it. The Warrior's Heart. that go to? Another character we don't have. I'm guessing Elven Prayer for the Dead goes to Valana? No, that goes to Justice. Okay. Delilah Howe's letters probably go to Howe. Step on a Rope goes to a character we don't have yet. Discard Journal goes to Valana.
Thanks, I guess.
Wait, no. We gotta reload. Crap. Well. Decided to call them soul vessels instead. Yeah, that sounds a lot better. Hang on, we gotta skip through some dialogue.
Yes, Commander?
Oh wait, crap, this is a different thing.
Amazing. This might be Heartwood.
We'll redo this conversation later. I didn't mean to talk to him. Let's go cash out our stuff, or put our stuff back in storage again, because I totally fucked that.
Hey, Commander.
Oh
we
god,
need to talk. Yeah, this is a Grey Warden thing, huh? Bronca was there, and that's when I woke up.
There we go, okay. Okay, now, let's do this whole damn thing over again. But... Is there like a quick... I mean, I guess it's... Yeah, it's actually slightly quicker, because it only requires you to move your mouse to the left a little bit. Yeah, it's actually pretty quick. Okay. Let's let's do that over again. Sorry about that, folks. Quick save. Quick save now. Okay. Now. I feel like I had a better list last time. I don't remember, though. Where do you go? Don't know? Okay. So, Verses of Dreams. Also Justice. Okay. Malachite goes to Valana. Maybe I should do this by character. That would actually be a lot easier. Valana. Blank journal.
What? This book is empty. Why have you given me this useless object?
It's for writing in.
I can see that. Some use for this. The leather binding is quite adequate. Thank you.
Awesome. What was the skill acquired? Oh, okay. It's just, inspiration. The classic thing. Okay. Valana also gets discarded journal.
Thank you. This is a lovely...
He also gets, Elven Trinket.
Maceranas.
She doesn't much care about that? I don't know. That's weird. Okay. I think that's it for her. Yeah, she doesn't get the Elven Prayer. Yeah, okay. Okay, cool. Next, Kitty Boy. Anders, you get... Anders is so sad, because he should just be a little Meow Meow Cat Boy, but he's like... Maybe
Ooh, for me? Ooh.
I feel like I need to separate... I need to try and separate him from his voice actor. I feel like I'm gonna make myself miserable if I keep just, like, doing that. If I just let, you know, his voice actor affect my entire impression of him. Because he has a lot of meow meow ability, is a thing that I feel. I mean, he did say all that sexist stuff, but, like, I mean, it's Dragon Age, who hasn't, right? Okay, so let's...
You need anything, Commander?
Actually, I don't want to buy
Very
anything
well.
right now, because I have to... I got stuff to do, you know?
May I be of service?
Use enchantment. I would like to take, yeah, I want to take that off the bite back axe. I'll put that on the Tooth of Actually, put that on the Pipe Blood. I've been using my my swords a lot lately, so we'll go with that. Okay, let's what order do I want to do these things in? Because there's a lot to do. Let's talk to the Seneschal first.
All rise. The Warden Commander and Liege Lord of all Amaranthine enters. I've held it off as long as I could, but you hold the right of high justice on your land.
Uh-oh.
Certain matters of court must be decided.
This seems bad. Anything I should know before we proceed?
By custom, the claimants make their case to you. I'll advise you after, then you rule. The Seneschal of the Vigil can hold court as well, if the Arl commands it.
Yeah, I mean, Colin's just a piece of shit. Although you kind of need to become friends with him in Inquisition, because he's, plot relevant. He's, a major character. So, you know. Let's begin.
Be seated. The Warden Commander will first hear the matter of the Crown against the sheepherder Alec.
On behalf of the Crown, I submit that Alec stole 2 bushels of grain bound for the garrison in Amaranthine. When confronted by soldiers, he confessed. The punishment for theft from the Crown is death by hanging.
What say you, Alec?
Come on.
My sheep were slaughtered by the Darkspawn. My family was starving. I asked for mercy. Commander, mercy.
The poor bugger. Had he stolen from anyone besides the Crown, he'd escape with a flogging.
Iron Bull's VA being a transphobe is just so fucking unfortunate and ironic. Yeah, true. I would like so Varel is gonna kill him. The options are the laws. I should probably read these. I forgot to read these. I know the text is tiny. I'm sorry about that. I tend to try and just read the one that I do. But I am making a decision here, so I'll read all of them. 1 is the law is clear. Death by hanging it is. 2 is I am not without mercy. Flog him instead. And 3 is join the army and your life will be spared, from your family fed. 4 is Varel take over from here. So here's the thing. Okay, death ensures that I have a strong hand, but also I don't think that Evora would do this in character. I'm not without mercy. Flog him instead is the only option that prevents him from dying.
You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
Hi, I am a man. Hello, welcome. Thank you for the follow. We're playing Dragon Age Origins Awakening. This is the only one that makes him not die or join the military. Join the army and your life will be spared, your family fed. We are, I believe, low on men, so this could be useful for protecting the Vigil Keep from fuckers, from Darkspawn. And Varel's gonna kill him. I think one of these is... I mean, this is just another prison, which Evelra's anti-prison. Hang on 1 second. Just opening up my sinuses a bit with some Flonase. Okay. We're good to go. I was just noticing that my voice was a little nasally. Let's flog him. I'm not without mercy. Flog him instead.
Thank you. Thank you.
The next matter is of a civil nature. Lady Liza Pacton is the sovereign of Terns Down. She...
I prefer to speak for myself. The old Arl Rendenhar made certain promises to me. Some of these he committed to paper. I was given the right to the incomes of the Southern Bridge.
And what part did you take in Hal's conspiracies, Eliza? To get such a fruitful prize? I am Sir Darren, and it is my land she seeks. Taken from me because I was one of the few nobles who stood against Tern Loghain.
Commander, Sir Darren is an ally, and Amaranthine has precious few who support you wholeheartedly.
If there's any hope of persuading more nobles to your cause, you must be fair-minded.
So on the topic of the army, my thought process was like, a flogging is like, it is only so much pain, right? It is like a specific amount of pain that's gonna be dealt to this guy. Him joining the army could mean that, like, he's killed, dragged into Darkspawn tunnels, has his organs eaten out, and then, like, the resulting shell is, like, used in necromancy, and he, like, suffers forever, right? So, like, I feel like... I feel like flogging is, like, the more confined option. So this is... There's a land dispute. The document is genuine. The land belongs to Lady Eliza, who was with the Howe. Arl Howe was a traitor. Sir Darren keeps this holding. It's legal, Darren, but I swear I'll make this up to you, which maybe seems like the best one because I do have a high persuade. War is expensive. I claim the disputed land for my own. Var, I'll take over from here. I'm gonna say it's illegal, Darren. It's legal, Darren, but I swear I'll make this up to you.
My father built that bridge, but very well. I place my trust in you.
The commander has spoken. The matter is resolved. Bring in Sir Temerle the Ox.
Sir Temerle the Ox. Is he gonna challenge
Sir
me?
Temerle stands accused of a murder most foul. You and your men came upon Sir Tamra in the dead of night and did cravenly ambush her. You dare too much, Captain Garavel. I am noble-born and will not submit to your accusations.
Oh, this guy did it.
You are accused of murder, sir. My soldiers found you fleeing while Sir Tamra's blood was still hot.
This is also a Justin
There's a great deal
Gretzky's
of traffic
character.
on the roads, not all of it human. And it's so dangerous at night. We were merely in a hurry to reach a nice, safe place.
This guy
you
did that.
mock this court with your denials. You have nothing, Captain. Release me, Commander. It's this common lout's word against mine.
You will recall Sir Tamra as the knight who warned us against the conspiracy. Sir Temerle was a confederate of Arl Howe.
Is there really no more evidence against him?
Only some blood on their clothes. A sadly common sight on travelers these days. Besides that, nothing. The captain looked into the matter thoroughly.
The conspiracy is real. They claim their first victim.
I fear you're correct.
I love how the room's pitch silent. What would happen if we executed him?
There'd be some outrage. There's no love for the Ox, but he's a noble. With such scant evidence. But you are within your rights to execute him.
Pitch silent does not actually make sense. I guess it does, because, like, pitch, but, like, pitch black refers to the color, right? It's the color, the black color of pitch. But I guess technically you could say pitch silent because there's, like, audio pitches, right? Could he be innocent?
If he's innocent, I'm the Empress of Orlais. But it's possible, I suppose.
I know what I need to decide.
What is your will?
Must be released, but tread very carefully, Sir Temerle. A lady knight is dead, there will be justice, behead him. I feel as if we should imprison him during our very, very long investigation.
What is the meaning of this? You can't do this!
Yes,
oh,
pitch
but the
aka
commander very much can. This session of the Arling's court is over. And Maker help me. I hope the next one is easier than this.
I'm putting this man in jail until we're done. Because, yeah, we can't have this guy running around. I assume that the choice that I made is not like, I'm gonna investigate this. It is, we are going to confine this guy indefinitely. Normally Evelra is anti-imprisonment, pretty staunchly, but, like,
yes.
Listen. It was the best option. We can't just let a guy who obviously killed someone go. And a guy who, like, clearly intends to kill us, too.
This should be easy enough. I should hate her, but I don't. I can respect a woman who fights for freedom and justice.
Yeah, it's okay. That's alright. Yeah, you can prison nobles. What are you talking about?
The Shemlin prophet Andraste. Do you not see her statue right here? I can look past petty hatred when I have reason to. She freed the elven slaves. Funny, isn't it? Andraste fought a tyrannical empire, only to have her followers become one themselves.
Wait, is the... Hang on. I need to look something up really quick. Interesting. Okay, I just had to read some lore stuff that won't come up for a bit, because I had a thought related to Andraste freeing the elves. There's another character who frees the elves from slavery in the future. There's some interesting, like... There's some interesting shit that goes on in Inquisition, is all I'll say. An interesting observation.
People with power never fail to abuse it. Even those with good intentions.
I would prefer to just say that's understandable, but I guess I'll say one of these horrible options. Wouldn't it be the same with Dale Ship Power? You're a cynic, can't you ever forgive humans? And wouldn't it be the same with the Dale Ship Power?
No! I seek justice for my people, and... that is all. We would not be like... I wish to end this conversation. Let us be on our way. If you must be so close, Dwarf, I'd prefer that you turn your head.
Well, sorry for looking. I can't help that your womanly splendor is at eye level.
What? I was referring to your...
Oh, you weren't talking about... what were you talking about?
Your breath, Dwarf. The fell cloud that emanates from your gaping maw.
They didn't call me the Lady Killer of Orzammar for nothing.
He's allowed. Sorry, folks, but he can say whatever he likes.
I don't suppose you've reconsidered? Coin comes and goes, but dwarven walls never fall.
I can spare 80 sovereigns. This better be worth it.
It will be, Warden. Good luck to anyone who tries to breach these walls. Ha!
Ha! Hell yeah.
Warden, I did warn you about the stone in these parts. Human masons will use whatever's at hand, but for proper walls, you need proper stone.
Obviously, go on.
The nearest quarry has some miserable slate nonsense. I need proper granite. The darker the better. I don't suppose, you know, in your travels...
If I find you this granite... Actually, the Wedding Wood has some granite.
Splendid. But I can't risk my men to Darkspawn attacks. You'll have to send soldiers to secure the site.
Fine, you'll have your guards.
Thank you, Commander. The vigil will not fall, I swear it.
Seems useful, I'd say. Having good, solid granite walls.
Yes, Commander?
I found this ancient bark in the heart of a living tree.
Let me see, let me see! Oh, amazing! This might be heartwood.
Might be heartwood. What's heartwood?
I'm not exactly sure. The Dalish elves are so prickly about sharing. If I were allowed to experiment with this, I might be able to make a bow. Or a shield, yes. I can't do that right now, you understand. Here's a list of materials I need. They may be a trifle hard to come by, but you must get them.
Let's see. Whale, Catgut, Flawless Ruby, and Grandmaster Lightning Rune. Heartwood. Neat.
You're back. You need anything?
Yes, I found an ore deposit.
Oh, this will help a great deal. Wade, the commander...
Okay,
I'll just get to it.
Okay.
You arranged for quite the welcome for us, didn't you, Commander?
Yeah, I did.
Not that I mind. Gave me a chance to do some proper testing.
Testing of what?
Explosives! The name is Dworkin Glavenok. Some call me Dworkin the Mad. That don't ruffle my beard, though. You have to be a little mad in my line of research.
Pretty awesome. Did you invent these explosives?
I developed these particular formulations. It's the Qunari who perfected the art. That just gets in my craw. Sullen, ashen-skinned giants shouldn't be allowed to outsmart dwarves. So, I've been conducting experiments on lyrium sand and other volatile ingredients.
Is there any way I can help?
If you got a mind to, aye. We used up all the explosives on those darkspawn. I can make more, but I'm out of lyrium sand. Lyrium dust is all over the place, but that's too fine. Dust's good for fuses, but not the boom I'm looking for. With real lyrium sand, I can set the lads to work.
You're in luck. I found some lyrium sand.
Wonderful. We can start making more explosives.
Warden, before you let my brother blow himself to little bitsies, tell him to be careful.
Don't listen to Voldrick. I know what I'm about.
And how many apprentices have you lost? 3? No, 4?
We'll know the risks. If we succeed, our names will go down in history.
Oh, God. Your brother is right. You're no use to anyone dead.
Fine. We'll be safe. Happy now, Voldrick? Thanks for your help. Please, take these. Use them to give those beasties a what for.
What do we get? Dworkin's safe explosives. Awesome. I'm gonna put that in my hotbar. We're gonna throw that at someone. Fire Festival, let's invent it and be legends, that's right.
Commander, the men cleared the rubble. You'll have to see what they found for yourself.
Hell yeah. Show me.
Here we are. Look at her.
I knew
sorry,
it
that
led
clapping
to the
was
deep
really
roads.
loud.
I could smell
Check
it.
the mics.
It looks safe enough to climb down. Find a way to stop the Darkspawn from coming back this way.
Okay.
Good luck.
Let's continue our fucking mega dungeon excavation. I like how many kind
The
of
chip on my shoulder hasn't replaced my head.
Whoa! She's talking to me voluntarily.
they're continuing the same
Check the
conversation.
sky
That's
for
really
flying
good.
pigs.
Love that.
Get it.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself.
Humans and their irrepressible urges.
Sad. Yeah, I like how like kind of multifaceted this DLC is. With like, there's still a lot of like little routes and things you gotta do. Hang on, I want to go to the shrine to Korth first. Who the fuck is Korth? My name is Korth, the god of Korth. Golden Idol of Korth. Offering. Okay.
Let's get started.
E of Korth. Of course. it's fucking Daffy Duck. What should I use to open this door? Of course. The key.
On it.
The key, of course. Add the golden idol to the offering. The hidden compartment. Where? Where? What? I don't see it. But should I get an item, maybe? Maybe it's something in the other zone. I don't know. Things to say. Secrets. Gem mine. Okay. Hang on. Let me just Shrine of Korth. Okay, here we go. It should be a weapon. Here we go. The Battle Axe Frenzy. Compared to Darkspawn Ravager. Oh yeah, that's good. Definitely put that on a Oghren. Hell yeah. We got a cool axe. We got a cool ice axe. That's a good reward. Apparently you can do other stuff with it, but I did that, so that's what we're gonna do. Darkspawn? Yeah. Okay.
Right.
I kill you with my swords. I kill you with my swords. I hit you with my swords. I hit you with my sword. One thing I gotta decide on VR or maybe Warframe instead. I'm like having a good time with that. My other my other game as service, Sea of Thieves, has been like kind of slow lately, and they're not releasing the next season for a while. So, oh yeah, I guess it would be loud. Sorry. Oh god, it is really loud. I'm so sorry about that. I was just saying we might do Warframe. If not VR, I gotta decide, because I've been playing that a lot. Because my other game as service game, Sea of Thieves, has been slow lately, in terms of new content. I mean, besides the new adventure they added, but like in terms of like actual like repeatable stuff. And they also just delayed the next season from like a week from now to October, so it's gonna be slow for a while. Although it seems like they're doing a lot of events and stuff, so I might hop in for those. Be like a community weekend and all that cool stuff, all that fun stuff. I got a flawless diamond. Apparently, I was looking at the wiki, and apparently it's one of the things you can put on the altar. Ooh. Ooh. Bonk. Old bones, money. These old bones are just wild with delicious coins for me to collect. Delicious chocolate gelt. This way. Oh, you can just manually open the portcullis? Okay, fair. Sure. I'll take it.
Let's get started.
Inscription in the stone, ancient vows. And so you are defeated by Avar and dwarf, bound by the blood of your people. May they hold you here forever. Is there something, like, bound here? That seems... Oh. Yeah, baby. Love that spin attack. Get him. Hit him. I was trying to do some blade and sorcery dual wielding earlier today. I was using like two kind of like long daggers, like Ancelaces, how would one describe an Ancelace?
Easy enough.
It's like a long dagger or like a short sword. The main quality it has in blade and sorcery is it has like the dagger throw, so you when you throw it, it goes like straight in the direction that you threw it instead of like going at like a instead of like throwing out at the orientation you threw it at, it like turns like forward, like turns a couple degrees. Do you mean to damage? No, he's not. Okay. But yeah, it's kind of hard. You really got to put a lot of your body weight into it. There's a reason why no one ever actually did dual wielding in real life, because it's not really possible, unfortunately. It's a really fun concept, but it's like, I mean, like you know, the Valve Index controllers are like basically weightless. I mean, they have some weight, but like they're, you know, they're about as heavy as like a computer mouse. It's unimaginable to think of someone trying to wield two, you know, heavy ass swords. Yeah, it's not possible. You can't do it. Hey, stop killing Oghren. You fucking Dark Theurge. Actually, it's the skeletons that's killing Oghren. Let me go help. Okay. Maybe we'll do some Blade and Sorcery later. I'll try and show y'all what few skills in dual wielding I've developed. It's nothing. Excuse me. It's nothing even remotely impressive. It's very silly. Great Manifest. Call of the Inferno. Ooh. Fire damage, cold resistance, spell power. You have fire. We could give you a cool new staff. Cool tier 8 staff. White steel staff. Rapid aim. 5 cold resist, 10 spell power, 15 fire damage. Yeah, why not? So I'm looking at this, right? Corrupted icon. This lead icon, etched with power, is shaped to represent a twisted perversion of the Avar warrior ideal. Okay, Talisman of Restoration, Enchanter Cal 2. 2 times. Let me see. Nah, it's not that good. It's okay. It's not that good though. So I'm seeing this interface has like a couple of spots where presumably I have to kill him. Also, Jesus Christ, this loot is really good. Very happy with this. Okay. I blasted him. Are there other paths you can take with the rest of this, or is it just that? I think it might just be that. Although I am, like, really intrigued and curious. I guess that's it, though. Okay. Let's head this way. Yawn. I'm yawning. If we do just something else, the stream it won't be it will not be at the expense of this. I'm gonna try and do like a full session of Dragon Age before I do anything else. So do not worry, dragon heads. You will get your dragon's time. Yeah, we gotta get... The problem is, like, I have to wait until his runecraft stat is, like, all the way up. Because it's, like... I want to be able to, like, make all the good ones, you know what I mean? Key to the crypt. This ancient bone tree unlocks the Vigil's crypt. Interesting. Is there a mage up there? Fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Boom. Ogre Commander, that sounds bad. I'm gonna dirty fighting you, and then I'm gonna get behind you. Ouch. Ouchie. Oh no, Oghren. Oghren's in trouble. Our boy's getting the absolute ever-loving shit beat out of him. Nice. I mean... I've seen this animation a million times, but it is still very cool. It's much cooler on easy mode when you don't need to be there to like help your allies do shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Fucking possessed the Ogre Commander and summoned a ghost on top of him. That's so fucked up. But it's even harder now. Jesus. I can't imagine this on normal. I'm so glad I'm playing this on easy. It's like, this would be so bad on normal. Stab you, stab you, stab you, stab you, kill you, stab you. Okay.
Commander, the ancestors favor us indeed. This is a dwarven barrier door. Before old Calharol fell, she nearly had it complete. Only the mechanism needs work. If they'd only had a bit more time to finish, Orzammar wouldn't be all alone.
Damn. One day we'll reclaim the old territory.
If the stone wills it, you give a brother hope, Commander. Won't take me long to fix up the mechanism. Poor sods were nearly done.
Okay, so we're going to be protected from below the earth.
Dwarven engineering. You stand back now. Should buy us a few years, a decade if we're lucky.
That'll give us time to devise a more permanent solution.
Give me a few moments. Want to loot these bodies? Easily sidetracked? Is that true? Guessing that's a side quest thing. Okay. Get Oghren his level. I want to save. Probably want to wait until I get Guardian. Spirit Warrior does not feel right for Oghren. I don't think. Strength? Yeah, just fucking juice him up. Get that man Grievous insult. Vile epithet attracts the ire of all enemies nearby. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right for Oghren. Oghren would say something about how, like, he wants to... how he's gonna get so much Darkspawn pussy tonight. Or something, I don't know. I don't know why he would say that, but he would. He would say that. Okay, that's everything. Let's get out of here.
Are you ready?
Go back to the keep.
Of course.
Now I got a Darkspawn crypt key. I'm not sure what that's for. I'm also leveled up. Let's get... Do I want to get strength so I can wield better one-handed weapons? Or just more cunning and dex? Let's focus on raw damage. There's not going to be many, like, hard, better weapons than what I have right now, you know what I mean? Can't get that yet. Not until level 28, which I'm at... I don't know, 26 or something? I'm not sure. Any passives? I can't fit all this shit. There's too many. Penalties to movement speed and attack speed. Already pleading for twin strikes. Yeah, I guess. Oh, I don't even have... No, I have twin... Okay, so yeah, so let's... Here's what we'll do. We're gonna get rid of the firebomb. And we're gonna get rid of Feign Death, because I don't need to do the fucking Drag Queen drop just randomly. Not really necessary. I'm so glad that so much of this was passive, because, like, holy shit. If I had done Duelist instead, I would be having a hard time. These are all passive, and they all do really good shit. Okay. What else? Is everything in town? I gotta bring Keenan's ring to his wife? Oh, I gotta join Valana, that's right. Sure. Go get that done, I guess.
So what would you do if you didn't have to be a Grey Warden?
Oh god. Once you're a warden, there's no going back.
Irrevocable, huh? Does that mean nobody ever leaves the wardens?
I imagine some do leave, sure.
But it doesn't mean you stop being a warden, I suppose. I've never liked the idea of being trapped somewhere, to be honest. It reminds me of the Circle.
Fair
After
enough.
my 7th escape attempt, you'd think they'd have given me credit for trying.
7 escape attempts.
I got really good at escaping the tower. Just never good at staying escaped. Until now, I suppose. You know, there is one thing I miss about the tower. My cat.
You had a cat.
Mr. Wiggums. He wasn't
Mr.
my cat, he was
Wiggums.
the tower's mouser. But he took a liking to me. There
Good
were
for you.
days when that stupid cat was the only person I saw. Except for it not being a person. Still, I liked him. Poor Mr. Wiggums.
Why, poor Mr. Wiggums.
He became possessed by a rage demon, but he did take out 3 Templars. I was never more proud.
Good for him.
Toast to Mr.
Go
Wiggums,
off, King.
then. May he forever eat mice in the fade.
Agreed. Wait, disapprove? What? Okay, I never understand. I feel like we had a nice conversation. I got three disapproval. Fucked up.
I envy you sometimes.
Why?
Your children will have heard of at least a half a dozen of your paragons before the age of 3. These tales are taken for granted. They're
Like
so
that.
abundant. Oh, it makes me angry sometimes. We Dalish have lost most of our history and our legends. What we do remember, we hold dear.
We can share stories. They belong to everyone.
But does a human child value the tale of the Paragon Idukan as much as he does Dane and the werewolf? Stories connect us to our past. They shape a people in profound ways. Without them, we are lost. I think I finally know what I will do with your gift. I will fill it with stories.
Don't want to say naughty stories. That is a fine idea.
These will be new stories for my people. Stories drawn from what I know and what I've seen. Perhaps one day, they will be what connects my children and their children to their past, to me. I see now that this is a gift to be treasured, and I thank you.
Hell yeah. Love that for you, Queen.
Commander.
Another wishes to undertake the joining.
I hope they fare better than Sir Myrene. I'll make the preparations. From this moment forth, Velana, you are a Grey Warden.
Then let it be.
What if there was just like a baked-in chance for them to die? It's like random odds.
She yet draws breath, Commander. She will recover.
It's like, oh yeah, you know, like 50% chance that every companion you try and make it into a Grey Warden just doesn't survive. That'd be awesome. Not communicated to you at all. Like, if you played the game just once, you would assume that like that's the way it's supposed to go. That'd be awesome. That'd be epic. Oh, you know, we gotta sell some of the, like, selly stuff, because I have a bunch of that shit.
You need anything, Commander?
Let's cash out. Silver Bowl, Chalice, Trade Manifest, Vellum, Documents, Quartz, Sapphire, Ruby, Diamond, Flawless Diamond, and that's it. Yeah, that got rid of like a good 10 slots. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Back to it. Back onto the adventures. Which, I might, hang on. Apparently I might have fucked something up on the Tumblr embed. Oh, I did. Hang on. Oh, I didn't hit the insert button. I'm so dumb. Okay. Oh, you know what? Hang on. We have an opportunity to do something funny here. Just give me a second. So I hang on. So if I go to window capture, Tumblr, how did that happen? That's super weird. Sorry. I mean, I guess I can just I was watching the H3 podcast before this, so I guess I'm exposed for watching online drama shows. Okay, let's close that. Why is that showing up like that? Oh, okay, I guess I understand. I don't know. Anyways, I was trying to do an infinite loop. But yeah. Come on. Oh wait, hang on. Sorry, game audio. They were having the tattoo conversation. Yeah, I've been keeping abreast of the yeah, Spirit Healer could be good. Yelp. I mean, how do I get the stuff again?
You're back.
The
You
other
need any
classes might be a good idea. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. I have been. I will be open about this. It is a thing that I'm like a little bit nervous about talking about because it's like, I much like many other people, I think in similar spaces to me, have opinions about how, like, Ethan Klein specifically decided to use his internet fame in the 2010s, to platform people like Jordan Peterson, and to, you know, basically engage in, like, both apologia and just saying, like, slurs, like the N-word on his shit. You know, I don't know if I don't know if, you know, well, okay, first of all, I don't think some of those things it's my place to necessarily forgive or rehabilitate him for, or do I necessarily, like, for the things that I am in a place to do so.
Phylactery. Not that I minded being caught much. They always assigned the same Templar to track me down. Or perhaps she asked. I hope it's the latter. Ah, those long trips back to the tower. I in manacles, she glaring silently. The air practically sizzled.
You escaped your circle? Repeatedly? For a woman?
Well, not for her, but she made being caught more fun. That's me, always looking on the bright side.
Thank you, Anders. Yeah, we're talking about Ethan Klein, who I believe went by H3, or still goes by H3 on internet. The Vape Nation guy. He, like, I don't necessarily know if I forgive him for the things that I am in a place to forgive him for, but I will also say that, like, I think that he it's complicated because I still actually have really complicated feelings about him from the recent stuff that I've watched.
I hate waiting, not knowing what will happen.
I do think that he has had some recent good takes on certain things, and also has done a couple of things that were like an overall good for like the internet and like public discourse on the internet. But also, like, I think that he still has some kind of shitty tendencies. You know, I got complicated feelings about the guy. That's the short and simple of it. I don't think he's entirely bad. I don't think he's bad enough that I feel weird about like watching his stuff on YouTube. Like, I feel okay doing that. I don't necessarily know if I would ever like monetarily support him. I will say that like it does help a lot that recently his like there's a really like his podcast has a dynamic where it's like he tends to be a bit stuck in his ways sometimes, and like not necessarily stuck in his ways, but he has a certain mindset, you know, and he has a wide variety of people on his streams that have like very different opinions from him, which I think is good. Like, to be clear, I think that there are only a couple things that he's had like really bad takes on in recent history, and like he has been directly remorseful and apologetic about like the shit that he did in the past, and like very clearly like trying to make up for it, but also,
Who do you think would
you
win
know,
the fight? Andraste
Let's
or the
watch yourself
Archdemon?
if you
What can I get for you, friend?
he did and said some rough stuff in the past.
What can I get?
So, yeah, I don't know. I enjoy his show well enough. I will probably continue watching until I get like until something annoys me bad enough, probably, honestly. I want to make her a blood mage. I feel like that's fun. But yeah, I just it's not necessarily something I thought I'd have to talk about, but it showed up on stream because I was in window mode, so I figured I would address the fact that I have in fact been watching the podcast, and I find it interesting but challenging sometimes.
She cheated on her husband, didn't she?
On the one hand, normal people have shitty takes sometimes when we grow and learn. On the other hand, maybe famous people have a certain level of responsibility nobodies don't. Yeah, I agree. But also, I'm like, there is an element where I have to be like, eventually, at least for myself, like I have to be like, I could be mad at a person forever, or I could like look at the work that they're doing now and like try and understand like, how is this working in conversation with like the things that I disagreed with them in the past. And I feel like what I have seen of Klein recently has been pretty reassuring on that level, but also some of it hasn't, so it's like, you know, it's kind of a toss-up. I don't know. Wait, what? Rat. Ferret. Okay, we killed the ferret. Oh god, it exploded in a mist of blood. Horrible. I killed it. Let's play the game.
Bran, I don't know this person.
Is there something you want? My companion is not comfortable around strangers.
You're Nita, Keenan's wife?
Yes, I am Nida. Something has happened, hasn't it? Sweetheart, could you give us a moment alone? Is Keenan dead?
He wanted me to give you this.
His wedding ring. Thank you for bringing this back to me. Keenan always said he joined the Wardens to give me a better life. Was it really better for me to be alone in a strange country, wondering if we'd ever have a family?
But my condolences. I shall take my leave.
Thank you. Andraste's grace be with you.
It's understandable that she would, you know, seek affection somewhere else. I mean, her husband's been gone fucking forever. Presumably. Although I guess she's cheating. Maybe she shouldn't do that. Nope, fragment. Oh, apparently we gotta hunt down that wraith. Okay. Armor, find lyrium sand. Didn't we already do that? Find merchants, find mineral deposits. Find the worried woman's husband. Had a fragment of a note written by Alma's husband, apparently ripped by and discarded. Mentioned the catwalk walks high above the city. Interesting. God, there's so much shit. We also gotta go back and find all this shit. There's so much stuff. We gotta talk to Mervis. To find Sir Alvard's sword in the Black Marsh. We haven't even been there yet. But yeah, unfortunately, the
My fireballs are bigger than yours.
It's not the size that counts, Falana.
Did they tell you that in your circle? They were trying not to hurt your feelings.
The circle lied to me? Andraste's sword! My world is falling apart! I have been unmanned!
Something that I've learned from being on the internet for a long time, and like watching a lot of stuff kind of formulate and develop on the internet, is that like, unfortunately, people don't really like problematic people don't really die as like internet figures, you know what I mean? They just like, they either like soften or they sharpen. And
as you wish.
I find another fragment of note from Alma's husband. Once his failure to meet her dream, buying and restoring an old abandoned house. The house itself may yield further clues. Interesting. They either soften or they sharpen. Like, you know, you got fucking trying to think of an example. Like, fucking, I mean, a real piece of shit. Like Ollie London, for example, like, sharpened. Like, just fucking went hog on being evil. And then you got people who try and, like, apologize and make up for their past behavior. And, you know, if I had to choose, I would prefer that everyone soften. So, I can't be too hard on the people who have made mistakes in their past but try and do better. It's
You're
like that.
Back. Have you any news?
I also, you know, I think part of it is, like, I'm Jewish, so I feel like kind of an affinity with Klein in some ways. Even though, you know, I'm not gonna call him a traitor towards his own people. That's maybe a bit harsh. But, you know, I mean, he, you know, knowingly or not, enabled a lot of Nazi shit to go down. And so, something to be considered in the big picture. Anyways, I've dealt with your problem. The killing should stop now.
Really? Oh, that's wonderful news. I hope the culprits have been brought to justice.
Flip side, we get like internet personalities who have like nice guy brands, keep insisting they're listening and hear our concerns and nod along nicely and then say hateful crap anyway. Yeah, very true. Very, very true. Very unfortunate and very common. Would you like to say something, Valana?
No, I would like to leave.
Greetings, milady. Surely I have you to thank as well for the,
Urge to leave not abating.
Yes. I promised a donation, didn't I? Here, take this. With the merchant's
I just thought you'd want to say
compliments.
something. Yeah, it is very hard to sift out people making an earnest effort from this. Yep, very true. Is that it after all I've done?
Well, I suppose we could spare a little more. It was a pleasure to meet you, Warden Commander.
Listen, I'm not just paying for myself. I gotta pay for this entire fucking castle. I gotta get paid. Where's this abandoned house? Is the abandoned warehouse, perhaps?
If anyone can get rid of the smugglers, it's the Grey Wardens.
So true. That's why I did. Yeah, like... There are some people where I'm like... This guy should never see the light of day again. I can't name any names. I think I would get in trouble on Twitch if I named any names. Okay, here's what I'll say. Here's what I'm gonna say. If this is a hypothetical. I'm designing a hypothetical situation. This couldn't happen in real life, so this is not actionable, right? But let's say there were like you know the you know how in Minecraft there's like the like lag banners where it's like entire chunks if you load into them and the thing activates, you just get banned. So it like can permanently imprison you, like technically within the server. I think if that existed in real life, I think that certain people should be put in that. Whatever the real life version of that is. I'm not necessarily saying I know what that would be, but I think some people should be put in that. I don't think this is the abandoned house.
On it.
Yeah, nah. Never got all this. Yeah, I was considering naming names, and now I'm like, I probably shouldn't. Here's the thing. The names that I would name are, like, people who love, like, just, like, snapping on people. You know. That's how it is. We're talking about, like, you know, like drama alert type people, like that sort of thing. I think people who are like that should get should get permabanned. I mean, trying not to hate on some absolute cookie guy around the gamers. Yeah. I can't. I don't know where this house is. I guess let's keep exploring. I guess I'm done out here. Should I go back to the woods and see if I can find the rest of the silks, perhaps? I do kind of need to do that. I mean, it's just for money, but yeah, we'll go give it a thorough look. Wait, what happened to Minecraft? What's going on in Minecraft? What are the newest trends? The entire Minecraft Forge team quit, except for the team leader quit. That... I'm gonna keep it real with you, with the Minecraft Forge. Are there any API NeoForge? Oh god. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Minecraft Forge.
Tell me about your people, dwarf.
Well, elf, for starters. We do not like being called dwarf.
I apologize. Please tell me about your people, Oghren.
I'll tell you one thing. You bony human and elven types have nothing on our women.
Yeah, they used to love them.
Bony?
Yeah, look at that rump. You call that a rump? A man needs some cushion.
Sad. I did an attack outside of combat accidentally, and now my character's poised like this. Final Straw was the Forge leader out of nowhere going on some transphobic tweet binge. Oh god. Yeah, that... Oh boy. You can take the transphobe out of Minecraft, but you can't take the transphobes out of Minecraft. I don't know. I don't. I mean, it's true though, right? Like you can take Notch out of Minecraft, but you can't take.
You had it coming.
You can take. You can take Notch away from Minecraft. You can take Minecraft away from Notch, but you can't take Notch away from Minecraft. Is that anything? Did I get it? Perform the Thetis version of Spinal Tap, yeah. Minecraft modding is in a weird place. The most trans and the most transphobic space at once. Tells you that's just tech in general. Yeah, I've heard that. Because you have a...
Let's get started.
I think that the issue is that you have, and this is just my analysis as an outsider. You simultaneously have a IT, which is a field like where trans women especially are like so overrepresented. At least like to my knowledge, to my estimation. And also a place where like people who have never heard of an emotion or like a thought are given the most power. Where like humanities and like consideration of like ideals and wants and needs is like basically sacrilege in some environments. And I think that those are two philosophies that struggle to mix. That is my theory on it. It's probably not, not entirely accurate, but that's how I feel about it. That's my opinion. Okay, I wanted to see if we can maybe put the Blood Mage skill somewhere on here. Keep it to the cool shit. I don't really need some of this. Oh god, I'm gonna find a bunch of spots here. Blood magic. For as long as it's active, the Blood Mage uses health power spells. Interesting. Okay. Is she gonna use that naturally, or is that, like, how's that gonna work? Yeah, I guess not. Okay. But yeah, it's like, how do you... I imagine it's really hard to manage a space that is, like, full of the most, like, literalist fucking nerds you've ever met. And, like, a bunch of cool trans women. That sounds really difficult. I can't imagine... Like, those sorts of spaces must be really, really hard. Oh, do you have a thing? Yeah, okay. Maybe not the most exciting thing that we've done, but you know what? I'm getting us ready for Dragon Age Inquisition, where we're, like, mostly gonna be doing shit like this, so... This is just to prepare you for what that's gonna be like. There's a lot more of this coming down the line.
Death trap. If I need to step in the bushes to answer nature's call, you're coming with me.
Okay. What do you wanna piss on my math, Anders? Is that it? Not happening. Just so you know. Not happening once. Did get up there. I would love to find last scrap of silk. In the real world, if you're looking for stuff and it's like, oh yeah, I mean, I looked high and low, I just couldn't find it. But no. You need to find all 9 before you can even talk to them. Do not look at me unless you found 9 lengths of silk. If you come up to me and you've not found 9 lengths of silk, I'm gonna kill you. And that's a promise. Thought that was a statue for a second. I don't know if I'm actually going to try and get all the statues, because that seems like a whole other endeavor. I at least want to get all the silks, though, because I'm like 1 away. It's somewhere. Somewhere out there. Somewhere over the rainbow. Oh god. My throat is way too sore for singing, I can't. Not sore, it's like raw. Grand deposit.
On it.
I think we already did that. The land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Actually, that's copyrighted, isn't it? That's like super copyrighted. That's like advanced level copyright. In Spiritfarer, there's a quest for the main character's uncle asks for fried chicken. At the beginning of the game, fried chicken requires an endgame upgrade to make. So every time I'd talk to the uncle, it'd be like, don't forget my fried chicken, and I just stopped talking to the uncle. Just like, family life ruined. It's very sad. I never got around to Spiritfarer, but I watched some of Hollytoon's playthrough of it, and I liked it. I don't know if I liked it enough to, like... I liked the story that I was telling. I don't know if I liked it... I don't know if I liked the gameplay that I was seeing enough to justify spending money on it. You know what I mean? That is often a challenge with, like, games with really compelling stories, is like... Okay, yes, your game is a wonderful story, and no one will ever deny that. Where's the damn gameplay? You don't have it in me for sad stories? Yeah, that's fair. Corpse dagger. Okay. We're having an awesome time. having an epic time here. Not anything over there. Let's try and get over there. Doing the auto move. The gameplay's okay. The game is basically Animal Crossing with sadness. Yeah, that's what it seemed like. I just don't know if I have the patience to be like, oh, I gotta smelt all these ingots and like, that's like a whole thing. You know what I mean? You know, it's like time to smelt my ingots. Time to smelt my iron into iron ore at my furnace. And then use it to get an upgrade to my pickaxe. Yeah. It's a whole thing. Not to say that I don't like games that are like that. It's just like... I feel like I can only contain so many games like that in my soul. And I already plan on going back to Terraria sometime soon, so it's like... You know. That's gonna be a whole thing. I want to play some mods. My sibling's been recommending mods to me, so I feel like I both owe it to them and also would have some fun. Would have some genuine actual fun if I did that, so. Like Graveyard Keeper, I have zombies smelting, it's a chop wood for you, automation through necromancy. That sounds epic. That's how it should be. We should all just have, like, a horde of little creatures that do our bidding. I think, personally. I don't know if I'm gonna find this last silk. And my patience for trying to find it is slipping. Right. How many of these do we have? 5 of 8. Let me just see if I can find a map online. Let me see. DAO Silks map. Not DA0, DAO. Find Silks. Let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna go around to all these locations and then it will be at one of them. is my... Yeah. This is the thing that I always encounter. So I play a game and it's like, alright, here's the quest where you need to find my, what's the Zakoyama bit in Make Some Noise, where he's like, you need to find my 8 magical berries. No, I think it's, you need to find my 8 regular blueberries, or my wife is gonna go out of town for a little bit. That's so I start a quest that's like that, and then I get to like the last one, and I immediately begin to regret, like, why did I not just like set up a, like, why didn't I just like draw a map of this earlier, so that when I got to this point that I knew that I would get to, because I always get to this point, I would have a clear map of which ones of these I've already done, and then I can just look it up online. And the answer is, like, I don't know, I have hubris.
Let's get started.
Where actually is it? Because 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me go back. This is 1. That's 2. 3. 4 is southwest. Is it on enemy, maybe? Oh, no, hang on. It's, I think it's a bit more southwest. Yeah, it's directly south of the ridge. I guess there was one here? I don't remember picking it up, but I guess there's one here. Okay. like east northeast or west northeast, west, west northwest. There's two, like I guess here. Yeah, that looks like this side of it. Unless there's maybe one like up here that I missed. Definitely one here. I got. There's one here. Anything? I feel like I got one from that guy's. There's one like right at the start that I'm missing. I don't fully know where. Oh wait, here we. Yeah, is this it?
As you wish.
Fucking hell, it's on the other side of the thing. That's so annoying. Okay, okay, awesome. Do I want to try and get these fucking statues, or I think I'm done. I think I'm done with I Spy. I spy with my little eye. Something red that rhymes with weird. That's right, it's Ogryn's beard. We gotta do. I mean, I know Melody has done this a million times. I gotta do an I Spy Spooky Mansion stream on Halloween. I loved that game when I was a kid. It's awesome. Pretty epic. Ba 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 ba.
Wait. I want to talk to you.
Hey, Nathaniel Howe.
Don't look now, but I think the birds come flying back.
Careful. This one might just go all Zevran on you.
You set me free. Just let me go. Despite what I said or what I might do. I want to know why.
I felt sorry for you.
I see. Take me with you. Make me a Grey Warden.
I'm curious about something. Okay. Not that easy, Nathaniel.
I have nowhere to go. I fully expected to die in there. Maybe I even wanted to. But you let me go. Make me a Grey Warden. Let me try, please.
You think this will redeem your name, do you?
I don't know. Maybe that's not even important. Maybe it's more important that I do my part to face the Darkspawn. Maybe that's what my father should have done.
Very well. We'll see how you do with the joining.
In your future, I sense a knife in the back, just saying.
You'll welcome him? Interesting.
So we just let anyone into this outfit, huh?
I'm trying to be nice.
Nothing to fear.
I'm trying to be nice. Okay,
Thorns of the Sylvan.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think I need a healer, honestly. Maybe I'll come to regret that. Perhaps I'll eat those words. Anders and Ogryn do not like that, but whatever. We'll get them some gifts. Shadow could be fun. I could do like a stealth. Actually, what is his current build? Archer. Probably build him up to be like a stealth archer. Pickpocket type guy. Yeah, I'm thinking Shadow, because I've never really had that role in my party. Except for like Zevran, I guess. We're gonna make him an archer... Archer Ranger. Shadow Ranger. Assassin Shadow Ranger. Okay. I would like to give him... Yeah. Stealth. Shadow stuff. Archery stuff. And, kind of want to ranger him out, so we'll give him the first couple ranger things. I feel like assassin is actually not that important for him. He's not really a close range guy. I mean, Mark of Death is good, but other than that, who cares? So we gotta we gotta figure out his skills. Bam. Also, he has a ton of gifts like ready. I have a shitload of shit for him. Let's see. What does Nathaniel take? He takes the moon and he takes the sun. Bronze sextant.
Oh, I've always wanted one of these.
A how bow.
Is this what I think it is? It is. That's the How crest burned into the wood right there. This is my grandfather's bow.
Oh, sorry.
Use it. It was originally made for an ancestor during the Exalted Marches.
It appears to be broken.
Not broken. I heard that only a How can enable the enchantment. I remember finding it before Father sent me to the Free Marches. A shame for it to
Having a
sit in
Skyrim character stealth archer, yeah.
Thank you. It's good to have a part of my family's legacy again. Something to be proud of.
Good for you, King. Nice, he has the how bow. Damn, Ancestral Heartwood, tier 9. Sick. And it's got a cool bow. Alright, Golden Vase.
This is nice.
Delilah has the letters.
This is nice.
And I think that's it for my boy. Else for anyone else? Snow Globe. We don't have a person for that yet. Okay. Eventually we're gonna get someone who has a lot of shit waiting for them. There are gonna be a couple characters who have a lot of shit waiting for them. It was versus... yeah, okay. Alrighty. Hopefully there's a way that I can just, like, get a bunch of gifts, because, I'm a bit worried about rep with some of these characters, because I keep, like, losing it from combos. They're hard to please. Although, I guess I'm gaining it overall from gifts, so...
Thank you. This is a lovely gift.
Yeah, I'm also hitting, like, diminishing returns on some of this stuff. Okay. Off to Black Marsh we go. Oh, I need to give Nathaniel their skill list. That's not good. That's important. You gotta do that now. For Nathaniel How? Nathaniel why? No, Nathaniel How. Nathaniel How? Yeah, we gotta get his tactics going too. Okay, at least it's not like an instant fight. Alright.
What's next?
Nathaniel How? I need you to become an archer and use ranged attacks. I feel as if you are not using all the abilities that you have. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know why I'm doing an Arnold. I guess Shadow is meant for melee, but like it has some all-rounder stuff for you know, being a cool sniper. Okay, so let's put all these here. We'll put these like that, 'cause there'll be one more slot. Stealth like here. Assassin. All these can just go. I think what I'll actually do is I'll put the sustain stuff on the right side. Activate stuff on the left. Just because a lot of these abilities look the exact same to me, because I just have not used this class that much. Crippling shot. Critical shot. Oh god, it's already like... There's not enough space on these hotbars. It's really bad. Maybe I go for only the actives on here, and I let him manage his own passives, his own sustain stuff. To drop aim and defensive fire and just put a scattering shot and scatter shot. Wait, no, hang on. Yeah, okay. There'll be a spot for pandemonium. Probably actually, what do these skills do? Shadow form, while this one is active. Reduces hit chance, or reduces interest. Consumes stamina. Personal decoy that keeps enemies occupied for a short time while the actual character escapes in stealth. That's cool. That's a cool one. And all these. Okay. Let's I wanna try to use them for a little bit. Do some stealth kills on these wolves. Or you know, a stealth kill on one of these wolves. And with the arrow of slang. No. I don't think that hit. That's fine. Okay, let's just go. He'll be a useful he'll be a useful guy. Let him hang in the back. Nathaniel, who's on first. That would be a funny bit. It's like, you know, Loghain, who is running the noble palace?
Your glares
How?
that you don't care.
No, I asked you. Wait, let me.
I'm simply wondering how your kind can call yourselves nobles. It
This has
seems
been
ironic.
a second.
We like irony, and it rolls off the tongue better than oppressors.
Ah, so you're a funny human.
Not I. I wouldn't dare lighten your mood, milady.
Yeah, you got Loghain, and you got like a courtier, and the courtier is like my lord, who is currently overseeing the royal palace? And Loghain's like, how? And the courtier is like,
Let's get started.
no, I asked who is overseeing it. How? Who? No, his name is How. Oh, alright, well, who is attending to How's needs? And then, you know, it goes into, you know, what's the name of the butler
This should
and
be easy enough.
in the palace, and, you know.
Right.
You've seen that's good. It's a funny one. That felt like a trap, but I guess it's not. Just like a line of bricks in the middle of the road. I remember when I first played Fallout 3, and I realized that there were like landmines everywhere. I was like, I was terrified. I just do. Oh. I need to put bones in the skeleton.
The spirit realm lies very close to us here.
Are you insane?
Not possible to pass. Okay. We gotta look around for bones. Add the bone. I never realized you could do this. You can hold tab to, like, see everything.
Dead. Kristoff's doing, maybe.
The Darkspawn are definitely here. And someone has been killing them.
Well, I guess we caught you up on the road. He's definitely... I don't even remember what we were doing here. Blighted Werewolf. I mean, I know that we're looking for, like, info on the Talking Darkspawn. That's probably seemed like the most useful way to frame it, because I don't always understand... I don't always remember, like, what all the names and stuff are. So I just say, yeah, well, we're still looking into the Talking Darkspawn, because it is true. It is technically true, that's what we're looking for. I like to try and, like, give some, you know, summary of what's up in the game. At least at the beginning of every session, but, like, this DLC has so much going on, it can be a little hard.
This should be easy enough. As you wish.
I feel like Kristoff went off to, like... There's just a bunch of guys who went off to, like, investigate stuff, and we gotta go find them. That's what this DLC is. Like, it's... Hidden clue. Lost beneath the trees, he lifts a wary head and sees her burning love lights. Hang on.
Right.
His way home. What's that related to? Oh, we gotta join Nathaniel. Lost beneath the trees, he lifts a weary head and sees her burning love lights his way home. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I think I did find a note about that. Catgut. Okay. Sure. And it's more dog gut, but I'll take it. Ancient note. Burden of guilt. Find the merchant's cache. Merchant in the Black Marsh betrayed several young women in exchange for treasures from the Baroness. Overpowered by guilt, he soon killed himself. The merchant's suicide note contained a map to his hidden cache. Okay. I do love treasure. Blighted Werewolf, not be confused with Shriekers, which are different somehow. I don't know. The difference between this and Shrieker is that a Shrieker is an elf. You see. Actually, I will say that this is actually giving a lot of context for an area of Dragon Age Inquisition that I thought was just unique to that game, but apparently there's like a whole zombie area, or like an undead swamp area in Inquisition that I had always assumed was just a depiction of like something in the lore, but no, this I believe this is that area. Like spooky Halloween swamp. You could like put the swamp in like a Lego game and be like, this is the Halloween level. You know what I mean? It's like very like classic Halloween swamp. Oh, that's gift for Ogren. The toy horse. A child might appreciate the simple toy. Got the brain of a child. The heart of a child. Yeah, he likes it. Give him the toy horse.
What's this? A baby's plaything?
It's a rocking horse, a pony.
Funny. I was sauced the other day, and I was thinking, Ogren, don't you wish you had a pony? I didn't say that out loud, did I?
If you did, I don't remember.
You know, Bronca loved toy horses way back when. Old girl was always a little odd. Too bad it's not a real pony, huh? Just as well. The real ones poop. This is
so true.
You make me laugh, Commander. Thanks.
Awesome. You're welcome, Ogren. I really liked that. Ogren's my friend, by the way, if you didn't notice. He's a good friend of mine. We hang out all the time. Hidden clue.
Let's get started.
Oh, that. Right, okay. I went back the way I came. God, this tab thing is really useful. Just discovering this now is like... Oh boy. How do I interact with that?
Right.
I would have completely missed that if I did not have that, that active. Jesus.
As you wish. On it.
Interesting. Door locked. Door stuck. Notice. Once dusted off, this reads, this village lies abandoned. May the maker rest their poor souls. Okay. Seems, you know, understandable, I guess. All things considered. It does seem like, Black Marsh. I think it's a map thing. But there's dialogue for the Black Marsh.
My father used to tell me stories about the Black Marsh when I was young. He said evil magic killed everyone here. This was just before the rebellion. A great mystery at the time.
I do like Nathaniel's voice. It has a very, like, Coder 2, Bowder, like, calming vibe to it. What evil magic could have caused this?
They never found out what happened here. Once the monsters appeared, the marsh was abandoned. I used to dream of coming to the Black Marsh and setting things right. Little boy dreams.
Boy dreams. The veil is thin here, there's no repairing it.
True enough. I did say it was a fantasy, didn't I? The Black Marsh is dead. If someone had told me I'd end up here, I would have laughed at them. But times change. When I was in Kirkwall, I thought I would return to Ferelden to take command of my father's garrison. Now, here I am. A Grey Warden and fighting both Darkspawn and demons. Interesting.
It is, isn't it?
I don't imagine there are many who would agree with us. Anyway, the Haunted Marsh awaits.
Yeah, I officially rate Nathaniel fun. He's a bit of a freak, and his dad was a piece of shit, but I think he's fun. What was I gonna say about Oh yeah, this is the thought that I mean I think this is kind of the fundamental thought. This is the Dragon Age thought. This is the most important Dragon Age thought. But where are the Black Marsh haunted? Okay. The most important Dragon Age thought is thus. And it's like, it's a pretty obvious one. Which is that the choice to have anywhere that there is magic turn to shit immediately, is a, like, it's an ideological decision, right? It on the part of the writers. It's a, in a lot of cases, it's a declaration that, like, there are good reasons to not like the mages. They've formulated the setting such that that is an acceptable viewpoint. The like permanent imprisonment of these people. And that's just like a thing to keep in mind pretty much any time.
Something ghostly. Almost like the Fade.
Something to keep in mind pretty much any time this game brings up that idea. That a place where the veil is thin, for example, would immediately be a shithole. Thing you gotta know about Logain is he used to be shit, white armor, sloppy steaks, the works, yeah. Same with Nathaniel.
Are you insane?
A little bit. I guess his dad was. People can change, though, is the thing. We did kill Red Cow, however, so he can't really change. He's done. He's out. Kristoff's locket. The locket contains a miniature painting of a woman and a lock of hair. Engraving reads, yours always, Aura. We have two Kristoff's things, so I guess we'll meet someone who knows Kristoff in the near future. Oh. Sorry about that, Ogren. I don't know how you got beat up like that. Yeah, it is. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, I feel like it might seem, I don't know if it does, but it might seem like I'm complaining about something that perhaps doesn't necessarily matter that much. But I think as the game goes on, you'll come to understand my perspective on this, if you don't already. I think that there's a lot of there's a lot of validity to the idea. Might have been Kristoff's camp, but it's not been used in days. Oh, we're looking for Kristoff. That's right. So I'm guessing there will be a companion who's tied to Kristoff. But yeah, like it doesn't really come up as much in this game, but as the games become like more and more sharply focused on the like ideological differences between the
right.
Hold his eyes, the dragon gazes on your prize. Okay. As we get closer to the ideological differences between the mages and the Templars, and as they get to like be formulated as like political entities in the setting, I do think that I do think that it comes in sharper relief that like the metaphysics of Dragon Age, the metaphysics of Thedas, like reduce centrism, essentially. Centrism about something that is effectively genocide. Like it gets really bad. It also gets really it's hard because it also gets really good. There are also really good opportunities for like characters to express the right position, the normal position. Across the waters from the Barris Nest, find what you seek where the fishermen rest. Okay. Is that by the camp? But yeah, that's kind of that's like my central thesis around Dragon Age, and we'll see. I think it's fairly apt, but I guess we'll see how how much it holds up as we go through the games. If I remember anything about these games, though, I think it's gonna hold up pretty well, because they are, I mean, they're just games about like centrism as like metaphysical reality. Like that's just just the type of fantasy that
This should be easy enough.
that BioWare was working on when they made these games. It's unfortunate. They wanted to be like Warhammer 40k's Warp. Yeah, potentially. Pretty real. I've heard about the Warp. I've heard it's like a nightmare, but like an interesting way. What is does Ogre not just have like really low nature resist, or like what's up with his armor? There's 7. Yeah, why is he? I guess because he's being targeted by all these like really harsh attacks. I probably should have done 5 and then 6. It's getting very MMO here. Like, oh yeah, I gotta do my like Final Fantasy 14 like combo thing. Probably doesn't help that I don't have a healer anymore. Warp used to be really cool, but then there was a Forever War that made demons become real, and now it's mostly hell. Yeah, it's fair. I do think that there is an element of like, I think Dragon Age, for all of its problems and for all of its production issues and for how uninterested I kind of feel in the game to come, or the like design elements of the game, I do think the Dreadwolf has a chance to like finally put a point on the Templar and Mage thing.
Are you insane?
That's Succubi. Good for them. Put a point on the Templar and Mage thing and make it like very directly clear, like, you know, that that the current state of like Thedas is because of like certain forces, right? Like much like the Warp, the Fade is a, you know, produced hellscape, but it wasn't always like that. Which is kind of where they're leaning towards, so I am kind of into that. Like, I am glad that's kind of where they're going with it. But I want them to go more that way. Like, I think the idea that the demons of the Fade are like not just men but like slavers is really compelling. And I think there's like a lot they could do with that. So I hope that they like lean into it. That there's potential there. If you look at like Inquisition and where that's kind of leading. Arston's Hidden Cache.
As you wish.
Diamond, ruby, sapphire, gold. Thank you. I guess that's it. Right. I don't know. There are too many quests in this DLC. I'm really hoping they start clearing out soon, because it's getting a little ridiculous.
Right. Let's get started. On it.
This is actually kind of an early model for Inquisition, now that I think about it. Like, there's no environments in the base game that's like built... There are no environments in the base game that are like built like this. Yeah, it's like an Elder Scrolls tier quest log for sure. And a lot of it's just like find my berries, find my berries. I'll just quest to find Zakoyama's berries, and I don't want to find them. There's Kristoff. Oh god. I've never seen these before. These are new. Like, never, ever, ever. Like, not the children. Children appear to be twisted mutations of Darkspawn. They have set even Hurlocks, Genlocks, and Ogres to fleeing. The monsters appear first as childer grubs, gruesome larval creatures that wriggle on the ground. This is the only vulnerable stage of their development. To squish them is to do the world a favor. Okay. So they're, like, even worse Darkspawn. Why do these games never return to this idea? I guess maybe we're gonna kill the source of them. A million things to do, yeah. To be clear, I would find Zakoyama's berries if I were asked to. I don't want his wife to come out to leave town for a little bit, personally.
Interesting.
Let's get started.
I just don't necessarily know if I need that in my video games, you know?
Do these creatures change? Do they evolve?
Apparently they do. Hey, Kristoff. Oh, you're dead. Elora kind of looks hot, I gotta say, like with the black outfit. Uh-oh. Darkspawn. Dirkspawn. Oh, hey.
Yes, that is your Grey Warden. The mother told it to me that if he was lured to this place and slain, that in time you would come.
It was a trap, and we are all fools for falling into it.
And the mother, she was right. The mother is always
I'm gonna kill you, buddy. I'm gonna kick your ass. Who is this mother?
The mother is she that sent me. She that wished you to come to here, this place. Here before you is the first, and I am bringing to you a message. The mother, she is not permitting you to further his plan.
Zack deserves the berries, yeah.
Or not. So she is sending you a gift.
Probably can take a little break in a bit. Gotta clear my voice. Receiving a gift. I'm being gifted. Uh-oh. This seems bad. I feel like maybe I don't want this gift. I feel like I maybe don't want this present. Am I being sent to the Fade? Are you going to the Fade? Oh yeah, isn't there like a thing where your main character gets like goated in this in this DLC? Like you get like you go like Super Saiyan? Is that a thing? I don't really remember. That's what I've heard. Oh? Yeah, I guess we are in the Fade version of this place.
No. We have come to the Fade as well. It cannot be this.
Awesome. You weren't first in your class, I take it.
The mother, she has deceived me. I am betrayed.
Can never trust my mother either.
Now I am being trapped in the Fade with you. I am the fool.
Regarding Dragon Age Inquisition, so far the only things that have made me interested in playing it are a couple of crossover fanfics where the character from another setting falls out of the breach and joins the Inquisitor's team. That sounds fucking awesome. That sounds sick. Looks like someone was considered expendable.
I am the first. I am not being expendable. Both the Grey Warden and the Mother shall be learning this. I will be leaving you to the children. I will be finding my own path back into the world. Back to the Mother.
He's mad. He's mad because he's disposable. No one likes him. Bad. Ooh. Get him. Now I believe we're gonna meet. I think we're gonna meet an interesting character here, actually, who ties into Anders' situation in Dragon Age 2.
Who is this first?
Fun ways.
And who was this mother he spoke of?
More talking Darkspawn, and now some mother to go along with it. Cute.
Wait a second. I don't know if y'all just heard that. It was a really subtle sound. But there was like the this sound played. Am I the only one who heard that? Hang on, I'm gonna turn this up. We're gonna listen. I swear I heard it. I heard the Kitchen Nightmares sound. That might have been it. Yeah, anyways, so Mark Dragon versus some Thetis, and the last thing she remembers is going to the portal at Skull Dolphin to face Alduin. Other was Danny Phantom because he's technically a demon spirit, also human. It was neat. That sounds fun. That's true. It would be a kitchen nightmare. These chickens are also in the Fade. I will say, like, another good reason to play Inquisition is that, frankly, all the characters are really good. Except for, like, one or two. They're all really good characters. Some of them don't have great, like... some of them haven't been thought out fully, I guess, is what I would say. Like, the, like... pick-me mage for the circle, who's like also a black woman, is like kind of a like a lot of people were really upset with that on Tumblr back in the day, because it was just like, why would you make one of the first like major, you know, black woman roles in the entirety of Dragon Age be a like pick-me for the mage circle? But otherwise, other than that, you got Cole, who I really like. You got Solus, who I think I like mostly. Okay, Solus is a great character. I just don't know if I like him as a person. You know what I mean? I really like. Varric is a pleasure as always. You love to see him. Other characters, Blackwall's great. Honestly, every follower in that game is really good. Cassandra's great, although she should be bisexual or gay. IMO. But, you know, a lot of my problems with the cast are, like, external. As an actual set of characters, they're really good. Yes, I like Blackwall a lot. Iron Bull is really good, yes. I forgot, why did I not mention Iron Bull? Dorian's really good. Just a very fun cast of characters. Like, not necessarily the same. Oh, I see. We're gonna have to like go between the Fade and non-Fade. That's really interesting. That seems like the vibe. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, it's a like, I would say it's a Mass Effect cast. You know what I mean? And have an effect in this world. Interesting. It's like a Mass Effect style cast. It's a lot of like fun.
This should be easy
and exciting, and like kind of wacky, like entertaining characters to be around. Which, you know,
that didn't work.
you love to see it. Yes, Josie's really good. Leliana is good as always. Excuse me. Someone's there. Who else? What are other characters in the game? Oh, Sarah. Sarah's cute. I like Sarah. Yeah, they just needed her. I don't know. It makes sense, though. Like, you can't have a character who's either in the game or not in the game, depending on, like, a main character, a major character. One of the 3 advisors. Yeah, I think there's a lot
I once heard that the
that makes those games
Marsh was
worthwhile.
haunted.
That's not
As you
just. I think there's a lot that makes those games worthwhile, or that game worthwhile. It's just like you have to be in a certain headspace for it. It is a like. It can be a very long RPG if you decide that you want to like really go into it and like really upgrade your characters. You can also just kind of speed through it. It's like a Bethesda RPG in that way. Yeah, I don't really know what the deal with Leliana death is. I haven't really experimented with it. Yeah, I mean it is a lot. You definitely got to do a lot to play it. It is an investment of time for sure. I find that when I play it though, it is a worthwhile investment of time. I usually feel happy with the time that I took with it. Fire. Fire.
On it.
Fire. 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 Oh? Like another pattern? Oh, hang on, I know what this is. No? I guess I can just try these until one of them works. I'm assuming eventually one of these is going to produce a line, and then I can just kind of go from there. The other side.
As you wish.
Oh yeah, Dragon Age Inquisition Loghain is really I actually really do like its design as well. I refuse to solve this. Okay. Well, that made a shape, so Wait, okay, so into the center. Over here.
On it.
No? Boop.
This
Boop.
should be easy enough.
Boop. Is there a symbol that I'm supposed to be creating? Because I haven't seen anything like that. Boop. I mean, if I just brute force this long enough, I'll figure it out eventually. It can only be so many of these. Okay. And it's one of these. Damn it. It was the one that it wasn't. Boop. Boop. This one? Yeah, okay. Okay. I don't know if I was supposed to just brute force that, but I did, so, What can I say? Okay. Yeah, Loghain should look like a little puppy, I feel, personally. Little puppy. Just like a sopping wet creature. Just soaked the bone, just like you know, shaking off his mangy fur.
We have done well.
You do have some redeeming features.
A dog. I mean, that is what they say about Ferelden, right? Well, it's dog country. Runic pedestal. Level up. Nice. I'll take that. Cunning. Get that up to 50. Sure. Level. Yeah, we're getting into the trouble again. That I don't have enough spaces for things. I get dual striking. I don't really want something that prevents me from doing crits though. That seems like counterintuitive. Yeah, that's true. I can see that. I don't personally mind, for reasons that I will not disclose on stream. but I think you can figure them out pretty easily.
As you wish.
But yeah, no, they definitely could have done more with that. Even in terms of like, if they wanted to go in the direction of like Hot Teasing Girl, they could have done more. They could have done something more interesting. It lacks demonic quality. I would definitely agree there.
That went well, thankfully.
Veil Tear Apparatus. Repaired all the tears in the veil. Oh, okay, sure. I guess I was wrong. Apparently you can repair a bunch of tears in the veil. I didn't know that. Good for us.
This should be easy enough.
There should be Twink Incubi, for sure. They made Lester really sleazy, bro. That's fun.
Right.
Sapphic World doesn't have
started.
like 7 sins / 7 virtue characters yet.
Ah, that didn't work.
Maybe one day. Maybe when I actually like fully
We must find a side
juice
path.
out like Heaven and Hell. Which will not be for a bit, because those are not really the priority right now. Kind of a late stage thing. I'm boosting my stats. I don't know if... Can I give these to other people?
Manu Venen.
Okay, only the main character.
This should be easy enough.
I feel like there would be a lot of fun potential to do stuff with that. Because right now, the demons that I have are just the... I mean, the only, like, themed suite of demons is the 4 cards, the 4 seats of cards. But eventually I really should do, 7 sins. It's been done to death, so I would want to, like, have a fun, unique concept for it.
No, my lady, I do not forget. I merely... But I would never contradict your ladyship. No. I don't. No, please, my lady. Have mercy. No,
she's on the phone.
No! Ah, no!
When WoW introduced players were denied, they didn't do the awesome freaks in the Warcraft 3 Frozen Throne. Instead, conjured up a group of Eredar Draenei that never became demons from out of nowhere. Sad. Oh, is that like the moon Draenei?
Walking around in a magical dream.
Purple woman.
Village.
With the horns and the hooves.
On your guard.
It is very funny that I've never played WoW, and this this is my design, huh?
Let's get started.
I promise I'm not a Draenei. I'd rather go down the Draenei than become a Draenei. God, that low blow animation is long. Kind of cool though. I do like it. It feels like a really like cool finisher. I thought this one was a step.
Argren wins again.
I'm getting so many good like there's just like it's throwing like these really high quality ethereal potions at me. Oh, it only exists in the Fade. That explains a lot. Interesting. That's why it's ethereal. That's a cool idea.
Let's get started.
Like, you're incentivized to use these really potent healing potions while you're in the Fade. Once you leave, they're gone. Very fun. Oh, you know, I said I was going to take a break, didn't I? Let's do that now. I heard the Kitchen Nightmares sound again, by the way. I don't know if you just heard it. Okay. Let's take a break. Be right back. You can't hear me. I was saying we're back at it. And I'll stand by that statement still, despite the fact that my mic wasn't on. Welcome. I think. Probably play about a half hour more Dragon Age. Then I wanna go to VR. I want to. I really do.
You're not a spirit like everyone
I wanna
else.
go virtual.
How did you get here?
I could ask you the same question.
This is where my grandfather's ashes are buried. I come to visit him often. He was the last person to stay in Black Marsh. Once he passed, there was nobody left in the village who remembered.
You know this is the Fade, right?
This? Of course I know that. This isn't... Oh no! They've come back again! Quick, come hide in the crypt!
Okay. Skeletons. Devouring skeleton. Okay. Give him a quick little AoE. Bada bing. What are you doing with your abilities? I guess you're actually casting like affliction and stuff? Okay. I'm gonna swarmify you. I wanna try doing some swarm stuff. Nope, apparently not. How about this? One of these. Yeah, nice. Then go swarm. I want to cast spells. Oh, we incinerated them. Okay, well. How does this work? You can divide the swarm. Okay, interesting. You got bear shape. Overwhelm, rage, slam. And spider shape. Poison spit, web, overwhelm. I've heard that these are not very good, but also we have the boosted version, so hopefully it helps a little bit. I feel like sometimes you need like an extra fighter, you know? It's good to have someone who can turn to a bear. A bear. Man, I'm remembering how hard and annoying the swarm mechanics were to manage in D&D 5e, where it's like their damage and like I think their damage and AC reduces depending on how many like how much HP they have or something. It's like when they hit half, their damage reduces, and it's like I don't know. I guess that's the most functional way to do that, but it's like I find every mechanic in D&D annoying. Honestly. Like, I feel like I'm just a hater. And I gotta accept that, you know? I'm always gonna be a bit of a hater. That's okay. This is fun. I feel like we haven't had like a cool, like, actual like crypt in this game yet. Or else in the main game, you know. Cool to have like an actual old school crypt. Fight a bunch of skeletons and zombies. I feel like this one might be tricking us, perhaps. I just get that sense. That perhaps that's what's going on. Kill you with my swords. I kill you with my swords. I make you bleed with my swords. I do damage over time with my swords. Nice, level up for Helena. Okay. We good? We good. Magic? Willpower? Actually, maybe con. Yeah, let's just focus on con. Yeah, just get clarity. More max. Blood sacrifice. That seems problematic. You steal health from an ally. How about that? Although, I mean, what else do I grab is the thing. Like, so many of these are... I guess this is a passive. Orange shield step partway into the fade. Yeah, I mean... That is just a straight buff. Yeah, sure, we'll grab Fade Shield. Should she even use the normal shield? Not really, but whatever. I don't want to have to fill up her slots with more stuff. We're gonna hold to tab just so I can see things. I know she went that other way, but I'm exploring, you see. This is the thing that I do when I play video games. It's a unique thing. Oh, you know, actually, a slight change of plans, or they were loose plans, but I still want to talk about it. I will still be streaming Skyrim VR. In fact, I'd like to do that on Friday. However, I'm making a personal decision based on their treatment of, their alleged treatment of trans employees, to not, stream, or even really talk about beyond my Discord server, Starfield. I feel that the, you can look on Reddit, just like, Bethesda, like, trans employee Reddit. Just look that up on Google. Oh, okay, we're good. Actually, hang on, I'll post it, for folks who are curious. Here we go. This. I recommend just reading the what she details. But yeah, it's really rough. It's not the sort of company that I want to support with, all the queer rep feels like cynical pandering, seeing how they treat IRL trans people. Yeah, I mean, it's possible for it to be both. It's possible for it to be both, both a trans person, both trans people, and, you know, fuckers, right? But yeah, I don't really want to give my, I don't want to give, like, free advertising to a company that doesn't support trans people. And so I'm going to, I'm not going to stream Starfield. At least during its, like, release window. I may stream it in the future as a, like, legacy game. Like, sort of how I'm streaming Skyrim now. You know, a couple of years after it comes out. But I will not be streaming it during its initial release, because I find it cringe. Yeah, that's understandable. I mean, it's closest to ESO. I'm trying to decide what the best conditions would be for the summoning, for the summon animal stuff. Maybe I'll do, like, all of them surrounded by at least 4 enemies. Although maybe I do, like, a couple of different, like, ranger magic attack, surrounded, and, maybe, like, when the hero is being attacked by... Maybe when the hero is, like, under 75% health for one of them. This will be... Summon Wolf. Summon bear. Summon spider. It's a little random, but it'll at least make sure that, you know, that he does it. Are there any other useful abilities that I don't have on right now? No, I think we're good. Yeah, I think I'm also probably gonna try and put together some disclaimers, for my other Bethesda game streams, because I did also plan on streaming Fallout 4 soon. So... it's tricky, but, you know. When your ranger casts Summon Spider and Morgan shows up, yeah. But yeah, it's hard. You know, I don't want to stop myself from, like, streaming the stuff that I planned on streaming. Beyond, like, new releases. Like, you know, legacy stuff I want to keep at, but also I'm, like, kind of cognizant that maybe I don't want to have, you know, more than one Bethesda game on stream at once, so maybe we'll do Skyrim and then Fallout 4, and leave that other spot for something else. Because, yeah, I mean, I'm still doing Stellaris, obviously, so that's a thing.
And so you came, fell into
Oh yeah, of
my
course this was
little
a trap. Of course.
Not again. You have a knack for stumbling into traps, don't you?
Such wonderful creatures, you mortals. So full of yearnings, so full of hunger.
You truly think you can defeat me?
You do outnumber me now, it's true. Clearly you mortals are not frail. Very well. Let the Baroness have you. I shall feed on whatever remains.
So, twisted. She's so twisted. At least you don't have to fight her. I love when characters in Dragon Age Origins walk off screen like they're fucking like they're like Zelda CDI characters. It's kind of awesome. Okay, I guess that's the entire area. I might go back and just check all the coffins, because I'm seeing that now you can get stats from them. Yeah, in terms of, like, I guess, like, specific thoughts, like, I really, if I'm trying to, like, hedge my wording here a bit, not because I feel bad for Bethesda to declare, just because I know that, like, you never know how your speech is gonna get used. I think if it is true that or maybe not if it is true, because that's sort of a weird framing. The allegations being leveraged against ZeniMax appear illegal to an illegal in the United States to an outside observer with no formal legal education. I think I covered my bases there. So not only are they immoral in my opinion, but to me, someone with no legal education but with, you know, some knowledge of the U.S. legal system, the alleged actions of ZeniMax do appear, you know, specifically in violation of the recent Supreme Court, semi-recent Supreme Court case about trans discrimination in the workplace.,. So, you know. But, yeah, I mean, I'm still doing Stellaris, obviously, so that's a thing. Hopefully they get what's coming to them. Yeah.
Halt! Who enters the Black Marsh?
Now, I'm not saying that makes Todd Howard transphobic. However, I'm not going there. I don't even think he's involved because it's ZeniMax. It's ZeniMax Online, not necessarily Bethesda. Not necessarily Bethesda Game Studios. I'm looking for assistance. Can you help me?
I don't know. We can't even help ourselves. We've been here so long at her mercy. I almost forget what it was like before. There is a spirit that's come to free us. Perhaps you could help him. If only that were possible.
Sure.
Hear me, people. She is evil incarnate. The countless evils I've seen her perpetrate in there. I'm ashamed to even recount them aloud.
Spirit of
She gathered
justice.
Her children stolen in the night so she can... No! Unhand me, you thugs! Let me go! Don't let them take me! No!
Ba 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 ba. Is there an Orange Justice song in Fortnite?
Mistress, I promise.
Is that like a thing? I don't know. Right. Book. On the village of Blackmarsh. The Blackmarsh is a dreary place, so damp you can feel the chill in your bones. Leave your clothes out to dry for a week, and they'll still be cold and wet when you put them on. I called Martin daft when he suggested we move there. An awful place, he said, but also a place where one can make a great deal of money collecting peat. By the maker's soddy underclothes, he was right. By the Journal of Vera, a seamstress. Awesome.
I'd better report this to the guards. I have to tell someone. I have to tell. 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 I have to. I have to tell. I have. I have. I have. I have to. I have. I have. I have. I have to tell someone.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. What if Villager from Dragon Age Origins Awakening could beatbox?
She will. What are you saying? That she... Right. I just refuse to believe that. No, not even she would ever...
He would make a song out of that NPC. True.
The mansion will not protect you, fiend. Come out and face your crime.
It's justice.
We aren't afraid of you any longer! The witch hides! Break down the door!
Be cautious, my friends. The Baroness has power within her lair, and she well knows it. We rush in at our peril. And who comes now? More minions of the Baroness? Or yet more helpless souls she has tormented?
We're Grey Wardens brought here against our will.
I cannot say what a Grey Warden is, but clearly you are a stranger. Perhaps it is a sign. I am Justice. I have watched this place and seethed at the wrongs visited on these poor folk, and now I seek to aid them.
Once we lived in the real world and the Baroness ruled over us. She took our children and used their blood to work dark and evil magic.
Boy.
And when we burned down her mansion, she cast one final spell that brought our spirits here. We've been trapped ever since, still under her rule.
This spirit knows the Fade. If we help him, he might help us.
We have no quarrel with this Baroness. I suggest we move on and leave these people to their business.
Tell me, stranger, will you help us in this righteous task? Being a Grey Warden appears to make you an able sort, and thus your aid would be most welcome.
Alright, folks, time for a history lesson. Let's, Blood Libel. Okay. Alright, folks, we gotta have a quick talk about Blood Libel. So. So, in this in Dragon Age is a game that deals with that uses a common fantasy trope, blood magic, which originates from originates mostly as a sort of dark magic from this blood libel, ritual murder libel, or blood accusation. The fundamental idea of blood libel is that this absurd idea that like there is a Jewish cabal that is taking children and basically grinding them up and putting their blood often in the in the matzah, the matz, which is just, I mean, not true, impossible, right? Yeah, a major theme of the persecution of Jews in Europe, from the period of the medieval period to modern times. People still believe in this thing now. Blood libels often claim that Jews require... Hang on. I don't want to go too much into this because it's all like horrible. It's terrible, but I think that it's like useful to have this context for like why the fact that this game and this story is deploying this is horrible. So I guess I should probably clarify about like what is the detail that immediately hit me about this in Dragon Age. The fact that there is like a the thing that these people are afraid of is that their children are being stolen by a cabal, essentially, like, you know, elites and and being used for blood magic is like an extremely anti-Semitic trope. So I felt like it would be useful to go into that. I know that there's some elements of like, yeah, a lot of like witch tropes tend to draw from this. The idea that's maybe we probably can't look that on, sure. But yeah, it's pretty bad. Earliest versions involve Jews crucifying Christian children. God, ridiculous. Yeah. So, you're free to read more yourself, but that's, you know, just a little bit of context. Yes, yeah, the most recent version of this is the QAnon stuff, the Soros stuff, the, you know, it's, you know, sometimes there will be, like, sometimes us versus them narratives are useful, because sometimes there are, people who don't have the same priorities as, like, you know, say the working class, or, you know, if we're talking about, like, the, you know, like, social conservatism versus, like, progressivism, like, you know, those are useful narratives because they push certain values that are, like, beneficial to society. The use of them, in any context, fictional or non-fictional, for, like, this is a cabal of blood drinkers is, it shouldn't be deployed lightly. And it is often used for pretty brutal, you know, pretty brutal and awful shit, so. Anyways, just a little aside, because I was really struck. I knew from the jump that the fact that this game deployed blood magic meant that there would be elements of, like, blood libel, just kind of inherent in, like, its storytelling, but I figured that talking about that more in depth would be useful, considering we're kind of really butting up against it here. I need to find a way out of the fate.
Out of... Ah, I see. You come from the mortal realm. I've never seen a creature
Yes,
like
these
it
lies are
before,
still being
so I was
repeated.
uncertain.
I encountered a trap set by another.
Then the injustice of your own situation underscores why these people must be avenged. These men and women are dead, yet their spirits remain trapped by the vanity of this sorceress.
Until this spirit came, we were helpless, locked into this eternal nightmare. But now, we can act!
I do not know how to cross the veil back into your world. Should you aid us now, however, I promise that I will help you search.
That's enough for me. I'll help.
Then we have the numbers to challenge the Baroness directly.
Ooh, a direct challenge. I like the sound of that. Less talk, more killing.
We waste our time with these cattle?
Come on. The spirit knows the secrets of this place. He can help us.
Very well, if you are certain.
My intention is to storm the gate. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Good people, we take the battle directly to the witch. For too long have her crimes gone unpunished. Now is the time to reclaim your freedom!
Yeah, I don't know if I like Valana that much, honestly. I kind of get where she's coming from, because like her concerns are not human ones, but also, you know, it's a little rough.
My. All that shouting outside, and now you finally decided to barge in without even a proper invitation.
Foul sorceress, you will release these poor folk and submit yourself to justice.
Justice? Is that what you're calling it? What of their punishment? Burning my home to the ground and me within it.
Because you were stealing our children, using their blood to feed your vanity.
As was my due. You lived on my land. I, your rightful ruler. Your blood was mine, just as your lives are now.
Alright, this is like the Anders thing. I just gotta stop thinking about this. We had our conversation about it. I'm gonna try and take it on face value, at least for now. Do you know a way back across the Veil?
What's this? The pathetic fools have managed to recruit yet more sympathizers?
We are no longer alone, Baroness. Your reign ends here.
As it happens, I am no longer alone either.
Oh, it's the guy. Funny guy.
My path back across the Veil lies in victory over you and your new allies. Then the Mother will pay for her treachery.
There must be some way we can resolve this peacefully.
The Grey Warden, it wishes peace. It cannot be believed. We must be ending this now.
Second ever Dalish elf character you haven't liked.
It is more dangerous than you know.
Oh, as you wish, creature. Slay them, and you shall have the reward you request.
I like Meryl in Dragon Age 2. She's cute.
The battle is joined.
She's adorable, even. Okay. I guess they're just like locked in battle, so we just gotta fight the first and all these other folks. I'm gonna do my Final Fantasy XIV combo on the first. Then I'm gonna do a... I'll probably shrink the stone just to open this fight. Seems like a good idea. You know, I probably shouldn't have popped Endure Hardship. Maybe not my best move. You need to heal. Oh yeah, right, we have all these ethereal health. Just pop these. Yeah, that's really useful. Okay, there we go. That'll keep us alive in this fight. Oh, I don't have... Hang on, we gotta get our stamina back up. Get that... Pop that stamina drip. But yeah, pop an ethereal. Anselm's Reef? What?
No! You fool! Why
Okay.
haven't you defeated them?
They are too much.
Yeah, it needs to be executed carefully.
Must be sending me back through the veil. Now, before it is too late.
Oh, I will sunder the veil, all right. I'll send them all back. But you,
Yeah, mislabeled
your
item.
life is going to provide the power.
No.
Anselm's Reef. I might look that up, actually. What is that from? Anselm's... Was it Anselm's or Anselm's? Anselm's... Oh. It's in Leliana's song and it's in Awakening. Interesting. Huh. Weird. Yeah, I guess it's labeled as an area for some reason. Drink it. Well, we did that. Taking a bit to load. Give me the blue circle, but it should eventually go normal. Go normal mode. It's just gotta like load everything back in. Here we go. Oh boy. What a mess. Hey, it's Justice. Back. He's fine. He's alive.
Where am I? What is happening? No. This is the world of mortals. Beyond the veil. And this is a mortal body of flesh. I am trapped within.
Oh no. He doesn't like it. This actually explains a lot. Spirit of Justice, how did you get here?
The witch sundered the veil in her haste. All of us were drawn through. She has returned to this realm as well. Can you not feel it? The Baroness is nearby.
Defeated her once already.
You misunderstand. The Baroness, she is not immortal as you are, or as were the villagers she kept trapped. There was such a mortal once, but now... that is a demon of pride. She assumed that role long ago to feed from the mortals she trapped. But here, in your world, here she will be quite something else.
What do you propose then? Actually, yeah, what do you propose then?
The veil is sundered, and the tears must be closed lest they continue to spill demons out into this world. I can alter your weapons for a time, allowing them to drive back the Fate's magic. But if we are to deal with the Baroness, we must move swiftly.
Okay. I like his nasty demon skin. Alright, so we got Justice on the team. I'm thinking maybe,
Yes.
we do this group. Lana does look really good in that top, though, I gotta say. I just gotta be honest. Thank you, Anders. Thank you, Anders, for the immediate support. We should probably get some more helmets and stuff. The Lamented. Alright, so... starts with Spirit Warrior. I feel like... we give him Reaver. I don't have a Reaver. That feels maybe, because he's like a spirit. He could have some like, messed up demon powers. Maybe Templar, because he's going to be working with magic. Then tactics a little bit. I guess just max out vitality. And oh, I'd really like to give him more tactics. I'd give him trap making, I guess. But I don't have a trap maker right now. Yeah, let's get trap making. Why not? I guess it is kind of weird to make a Spirit a Templar, but I feel like it's kind of the best choice, like, tactically. Soulbrand. Okay, so beyond the veil, the warrior dons a cloak of mystical energies from the Fade in order to evade a substantial portion of physical attacks. The mode trains stamina constantly. If the warrior is Soulbrand, this mode adds a moderate chance of resisting hostile spells. Warrior's attacks deal spirit damage, bypassing enemy armor. Warrior's Blessing of the Fade, the chance of resisting hostile spells increases further. Warrior gains bonuses to movement, speed, and attack speed. Okay. That's cool. Fade Burst. The warrior bursts with energies drawn from the other side of the veil, dealing spirit damage to all enemies nearby, particularly harboring creatures from the Fade. The amount of damage depends on the warrior's willpower attribute, friendly fire possible. Then he's Sword and Shields. Let's get him, just fill out that tree. And then I could start building him out, hanging out here, but I feel like that's just gonna get kind of annoying, you know? Carapace seems pretty good, actually. Especially with Bulwark of the Ages. Just fill out a shield tree, why not? Then maybe do, like, all of Reaver and the first 3 in Templar. Although he's supposed to be a tank, so maybe I get him some of the, like, Breton Disengage. Is that necessary? Those might be better, actually. What do these do? Devour, covering the lingering energy of all nearby corpses, each of which partially, that's useful. Restores health. Brightens nearby enemies. Takes constant spirit damage while this mode is active, as do all enemies nearby. That's cool. Reaver gains larger bonuses to damage whenever health decreases, because the mode also incurs a penalty to health regeneration. The Reaver flirts with death the longer the frenzy persists. That sounds really hard to use as a set of passive skills, probably pretty good actively. Let's sort out his skills, because they're kind of a mess. So, those, and then Shield Bash, Shield Pummel, Overpower. Oh, these are like all active, huh? Yeah. Oh boy. They're like all active abilities. Oh, brother. Okay, that leaves very little room for any of these 4. Maybe I leave, like, the Sustained for him to activate, and then I just do, like... Yeah, I think that's actually what I'm gonna do, so... Drop that. And then I'll have Reavers active, so then I can kind of finagle those. And I'll add that as active, and I'll add Taunt as active. Oh, his tactics are gonna be really bad. Defender, yeah, okay, all right. I usually actually we'll go defensive. That'll work. Okay. I think that'll work for now. And Anders leveled up too. It is a cool kind of weird. I agree. Have a Templar spirit. Spirit who staunches the magic of other spirits. Ooh, okay. Cool stuff on him. Gold. The Mother's Chosen, the Great Sword. Armor the Sentinel. The tier 9 set of massive armor. What about you? Could use that. I kind of feel like I want Ogren in that though. Yeah, that looks kind of sick. I do really like it. Health regen in combat, chance to avoid missile attacks. I'll have to rune it up, but it does look very cool. We'll put you in the Armor of the Legion. Which, you know, it's not necessarily your doesn't, I mean, you don't really have a race. You're just like a guy. You're just like a creature, you're an entity. Aid portal. Okay. Is this where the like thing that happens, like this is Dragon Age Inquisition basically, right? Like this is the thing that happens in that game. Little fade portals start popping up. I guess that spirits can just like imbue people with that ability. Which it'll be interesting playing Inquisition with that in mind. I already have some thoughts about it, but I won't spoil them. Okay. I said that I was gonna swap off to VR actually here. So I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna play a little bit of Blade and Sorcery just to wrap up the night. Yeah. So I will be right back, and we're gonna do some Blade. I might actually. Do I want to stop the stream for a second? Nah, it's fine. I can cut it up. Okay. I'll be right back. Hey, have a great night. Hi, Death Angle. We're about to play some Blade and Sorcery, so